Alright, this is my little top 100. I'm doing this like the NFL do it, and let's go. Just so y'all know, I am aware that there are a lot of other great players that might not make it on this list, and I would like to say like maybe somebody like I don't want to give away anything or be a spoiler, but somebody like Strangulate or Double D, some people that was mentioned to me, some GB players, might be some MLG players that don't make it on the list because they just didn't play enough execution or public, or some people who might have played more than others. You would have had to at least appeared in some tryhard games for you to get in here. Like you can't just be on the list just because you're you. You know what I mean? But other than that, this is basically a pub execution list. And if you're on here, you're on here. If you're not, better luck Gears 3. Let's get this shit started. Number 100 was my nigga that was ugly, aka Wild Exceeds. He plays solo or he plays stack. He a team player, good support. Now, the thing with him is, well, he does kind of lose a couple 1v1 situations, but his shotgun is pretty good. I didn't give him a Slayer rating because exactly the reason he might lose a couple 1v1 situations. But he's a good team player, good support player, communicates well with other niggas. But that's my 100th best player on the list. Moving on to number 99, Mazzaro. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but I guess that's how I'm going to say it. He plays on map packs, so you can't really give him, that much credit, but he does deserve something. He wins a lot. He barely ever loses. He plays stack, or he plays with some friends. I meant to put handicap. You'll see what I mean. But he plays with some of his friends, so he don't always play with a full team. But he'll play with like 1 or 2 people, and his skill set is a team player. That's what SS means, by the way. Skill set. Number 98, my man Ace Cannon, aka Cannon. I put the first name up. That's basically the name you're known by. So, there's some names I just didn't feel like looking up, but he's better known as Ace Cannon, but he's the Cannon now, and he plays stack or he plays solo on a second account. He's a team player. He real good cross game, communicates well, real good support player. Sometimes he might try to play the Slayer role. I give him that. He got a better shotgun than some people give him credit for. But, he's not really known for being a Slayer. So you had to give him the team and the support player. But I guess moving on from 98, you had to go to number 97, Reynolds. Now, this guy was referred to me by a lot of people. I don't know exactly if this is how you spell his name. So I just spelled it the way I wanted to. But he plays solo. I never played against this dude when he was playing with other niggas. He always playing solo. His skill sets, he's a mercenary. And, mercenaries, when you working, you only play with randoms and you win a lot. And, he's a slayer. You can't play with randoms and not have no type of slay game. That's just impossible. You have to have a shotgun on you to win games with randoms. Number 96, coming from Identity, is D Dedication. He plays stack with his Identity niggas. He's a real good team player. He wins a lot of games. He hasn't. When I played against him, he hasn't had much success against me. But I'm not gonna hold him back for that. But for the most part, he smacks up everybody else besides the top teams. That's where they basically get their losses from, because they'll probably go like 200 and like maybe 20. But that's D Dedication. And we got number 95, No Good, aka T Panic. He plays stack and he's a support player. He plays good with his team and he's a slayer. Now, I known him when he was I encountered this dude when he was no good. And I seen him on the leaderboards, and I wanted to personally see how good he was. I played him on his host. We won the game, but I still, even if you host, I can see something. I saw something in this guy. He got a little something behind him. He got a little shotgun, a little movement on him. But he's a pretty good individual player. So I give him a 95. He's ranked 95. Number 94, though we got Joe's Wrath. I think his other name was Intensity, but I'm not sure if this is the same dude. But I'm pretty sure he was like Axiomatic Bullets or something. He was in a couple. Well, he basically associates with the Bullet, but he plays stack. He plays solo, and handicap was basically when I was on Mazzaro, and when you play with just your friends, like you'll play with one, two, one or two of your friends, you'll stack with three people. It's not really stack, but you playing handicap. And his skill sets is he a pretty good team player. He was on the Bullets, and he's a slayer. Most of the time when I'm playing him, or if I'm playing with him, he got a shotgun out. So that's why you gotta give him the slayer thing. But that's 94. Let's move on to 93. We got Undamaged, aka Tragedy EXP, what he's better known as. And he plays stack or he plays handicap. He's a support player and a team player. I couldn't really give him, the shotgun thing because I haven't really seen him do not to say he sucks with the shotgun, but I haven't really seen him do work with the shotgun to the point where you can, give him that little slayer thing. So you give him the team player, you give him the support, and he was the former leader of EXP. I mean, I don't know the whole story behind that. Somebody told me he got kicked out or something, but he will always say, even his old team members will say they voted him off and then he chose to leave because, he wanted to be the leader of a team. But that's whatever. Moving on from 93, we got Boss, aka Clockwork. You need to go back to Boss, but basically when he's playing, he's either playing handicap or he's playing stack with us. And all he does when he's playing with us is he slays. He's a slayer, and we give him a little team player because he works good with the team when he's playing with a team. But for the most part, I haven't really seen him play solo. So even though you would think he plays solo, but he plays handicap or stack. But he's a pretty good individual player, pretty good shotgun, pretty good communication. Then we got the last guy coming in, 91. We got Toronto's legend, aka Lance Damage. He plays handicap or he plays stack. He was a former Bullets member. I'm not sure if he was in Exceeds or not. That's basically the same team, but he was a former Bullets player. We played him in the when we played Bullets 5v5. He plays either handicap or stack, and he's a team player, support player, and a strat caller. Now he's the only one in this part of the 10 that got the strat caller because from what I'm hearing, he's actually the guy that you want calling strats in your team. He got real good strats, and he'll have your team going in the right direction if you want to win the game. But that's it for this portion of the list. Number 90 to 81 will be coming soon, so stay tuned and hit that subscribe button if you didn't already. Out.